Oh yes, this will be fun. This will be fun. Welcome to Fractal and Flow, everyone. Soon to be the remote edition. Tara's here. I'm going to invite her up. Hello, brilliant one.
Hello.
So good to see you on this evening.
It's good to see you too. I'm going to do the crazy one.
To
I'm going to do this
Fractal
one.
and Flow.
Thank you. Hello. Hello, hello. That's a mine. I claim that one.
Okay. You're inviting Sunflower up, and then once Sunflower gets out, we'll turn off the... Hi, Sunflower.
Hello, hello.
Welcome
Oh,
to
it just told me that you were live.
That Sunflower's live?
Yeah, it told me.
Quite live. What's up, folks?
Quite live.
Happy Friday.
Yes, with bright red hair.
I love your Shaka Khan. It always does it for me. What's good, folks? Where are you phoning in from today for Fractal and Flow?
I'm phoning in from my little live area in my bedroom, fresh off of work, with a lovely drink. Is
that adult in nature?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
coming in with that ASMR.
Because we love but me, I'm a mixer. She's definitely more of a cocktail girl than a drinking straight. The most I might drink straight is like tequila.
What is your go-to cocktail?
Vodka cran.
Your vodka cran. Now, are you off-brand?
Well, my mix is actually cran and whiskey, more than vodka and cran. But if they'll mostly at the bar, they'll do vodka cran before they'll do whiskey.
Ooh,
but
that
I
sounds
am name
lovely.
Brand. I'm name brand. Give me Ocean Spray, thank you.
Whiskey's the one that's made from corn, right?
I'm so sorry. Do not ask me facts. I just know I drink it.
I'm going to look it up.
It's corn. A big lump with nuts. We had the juice.
Corn whiskey is made from a mash of 80% corn distilled to the maximum strength of 160 proof. Unlike American whiskey, corn whiskey is not required to be aged in wood.
Wow. Okay.
The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Anyway, welcome folks back to Fractal and Flow. We're joined by members of our lovely Love City Island community. Tonight we have Tara Praolo Studio and also Sunflower SVNFLWR in our space. They stop by almost weekly or as often as they can to just tell us about what's going on in their geographies and part of the country. And then I also share about what's happening here in Love City Arts. Y'all let me know if you're having any kind of, I'm getting a little spinny thing happening, but it may not be happening for everybody. Let me know in the comments or in the chat if it's spinning out for you, if you're hearing me just okay. Okay, so we're just going to continue with this week's episode. We'll start round robin. Who wants to go first, letting the community know about what's been happening in your world?
I'll go first. So for me, it's just, especially this week, really it's just been busy with work. I work in medical billing, just to give a little bit without giving all my business. So it's just been doing that work week. But on the creative side, tomorrow I will be finally going to the studio to start recording some of the songs from my EP. So I'm super excited about that. I was working with my co-writer last night of going over like vocal arrangement and production and what I wanted it to sound like, so it sounds full. I'll actually be doing that a little bit tonight as well. So we did the first 3 songs because the EP is 6 tracks. So we did the first 3 songs last night and we'll do the other 3 tonight just to get a rough track of that. So we'll be doing recording this weekend and also next weekend. So it should be coming out pretty soon.
Congratulations, Sunflower. That's a big deal. Your voice deserves to be in the studio. Speaking of other voices that deserve to be in studios and cathedrals and places like that, Pepper Praolo, what's been going on in your world since we last got together on a fractal and flow?
Well, your nephew would like to show off his haircut once again. So,
Hi, precious moose.
So
he
cute.
got a haircut for the first time in like 4 years on Wednesday.
Oh.
I just got done doing a concert yesterday in the morning. I have a couple more concerts booked in November, learning some brand new musics by a local composer here, and then doing Soliloquy Live on November 11th, which is on a Friday, and planning some more collaborations with some people in town. Some people that I rejoined with yesterday. Super excited about that. And then, there's some things happening. So branding offers are going to be coming back, and there might be something new, like a done for you brand situation. You'll just stay tuned. That's a sneak preview. Nobody's heard of it before. And lots of teaching, lots of singing. Choir starts back next week. I don't know. I'm booked for the next 2 months. So if you want me, talk to me about next year.
That's amazing, Tara. That's amazing. I'm taking Love City Island onto the road, starting with a short little retreat down south. And then from there, we're going to just be seeing what it's like to live off of the land, Buddhist monk style, spreading messages of love and hope, of course, maintaining my personal practice of clarity coaching and helping people find their truth through the internet, helping people platform themselves online in the ways that we've helped Sunflower gain the confidence and do so. So we're going to be just spreading magic both in real life and digitally throughout the universe, and just seeing where, as my good friend Pastor Dave Tony was talking about today, where the pillar and the cloud, where it takes me, where it leads me, and where it guides me going forward. And we'll do Fractal and Flow weekly in order to just, stay in each other's lives. A little fun fact, people don't know that Sunflower and Tara and I met on this little app named Clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And on that app, it was like in the peak of the pandemic, strangers were meeting each other and gathering around like-minded ideas, and ways in which we like to communicate our love and our expression and our freedom in the world. And so that's how we joined. For all intents and purposes, when you really think about it, we're strangers to each other who've now befriended each other in the Metaverse space and just gone deeper with it. I think there's going to be more of that happening as people come outside of themselves and see this new hybrid in real life online future. You're going to see more meaningful relationships pop up. And for me, bridges over troubled water popping up out of the internet, because you all have been such wonderful lights to me and supported my dreams as people who I met on the internet who've become real in my life. So hearts back at you. I think that people who are lonely in the ways that I was lonely, or lost in the ways that I was lost, will find community online, and it will, help them also, quit all of their day jobs and find better for themselves, whatever that looks like, and find the support and the belief systems for their dreams. All right, Tara, you said that you had a wonderful article to give to us this week, hot off the press. I'm all about it.
She's saying pause in the studio. She's getting it pulled up. But while we're waiting, I want to show off my little nails that I got for spooky season. Into them, Aspire.
What is that?
So these are webs. I'll bring it a little closer, as you can see. And this one is a spider. It's gems, so that's why the light is reflecting off of it.
Oh, wow.
And I put a little bit on my Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, I did like a little post where I was excited to do my spooky season nails. And then I posted a little GIF of it. If anything, I'll do a little bit of my on my story. But yeah, that's what it looks like.
Now, are we getting
anyway.
a Halloween? Are we getting a Halloween live from the two of you this year?
It is in the works. We were actually just talking about it in the green room.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we need to announce it to the community soon so we can get people tuned and eyeballs in the room. If the date is set, and I think Halloween doesn't change from year to year, it would be completely within our We need to get that on the calendar for everybody who tunes in. All right. So what's going on, folks? What you got to talk about this week? We won't go too long tonight. What's
Okay.
good?
We're ready for the update. It's so exciting. Last time was on Fractal and Philo. I reported, hot off the presses, that Mr. Tom Brady and Giselle were having some marital issues. This is from yesterday.
I do remember this.
You remember this?
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that don't know, who don't do the sports ball, Tom Brady is a horrendous quarterback that's been playing for 30 years. It's literally been like 21. Anyway, he's a dick, married to a beautiful woman who is a model.
Beautiful.
And they have children. Okay, so here's the New York Times article, friends. Tom Brady, this is from yesterday. Tom Brady and Giselle Bunchkin, I don't know how to say her name. I'm so sorry, Giselle, have reportedly hired Bunchkin. Have reportedly hired divorce lawyers.
Wow.
Divorce lawyers in the New York Times, okay? This is a look at key moments in their high-profile marriage, which we won't go all the way through, but, you know, we'll read the beginning. Following a period of tabloid and fan speculation over Tom Brady and Giselle Bundchen's marriage, the couple has reportedly hired divorce lawyers. The New York Post first cited multiple sources as saying that the couple had hired lawyers and were starting to sort out the financial and personal details of a divorce. CNN and NBC also reported the development. Representatives for the couple did not respond to requests for comment, so we don't really know anything. The Post has been tracking perceived discord in the marriage in recent months, with many speculating that Ms. Bundchen and Mr. Brady had fought over his decision to unretire from his football career of 22 seasons. After first announcing his retirement in February at age 44, Mr. Brady later announced in March that he would be returning to Tampa Bay for a 23rd NFL season. The high-profile couple, who have been married for 13 years, have been magnets in the public eye ever since they first started dating over 15 years ago. The relationship pairing a supermodel and a star athlete has defined an archetype of a familiar, intoxicating kind of celebrity couple. And though hiring lawyers may not mean they are actually filing for divorce, the details of the relationship and how it plays into Mr. Brady's long, storied football career have long been a fixation for fans. And that's where we'll end.
Lucha.
So, drama.
Man.
Yeah. When he chose football over his children. That's what happened. What had happened was.
So, I mean, good luck with that.
Mm-hmm. Good for Giselle.
Yep.
All right. Do you have a hot topic, sunflower, to share?
Oh, I do not. What is something that's just happened recently?
We got some hearts for the ASMR.
For the ASMR.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What has happened recently? Something we could talk about. For any music fans, this is something that I believe just happened within the last week, where there was a whole debacle with if there are any Cardi B fans, and if there's any people that have remotely heard of a rapper called Akbar V, who's from Atlanta, Georgia. There was a discourse going on back and forth of Twitter of them saying, let me actually get the receipts. Let's do that. We love receipts.
We do love a receipt.
We could summarize all day, but we love receipts. So let's get into it. Hold on. I'm gonna grab my other cellular device for this. This is off the fly, y'all. So, but I mean, this is what the show is about, so don't mind me. But basically,
please take your time. Just a little chill.
Summarize it while bringing it up. Is that they basically were going back and forth. I don't know what exactly was the thing. Now, of course, for anybody who stands or the people that are like Team Cardi, Team Nicki Minaj, and the whole battle going on there, recently the other rapper, Akbar, who got into it with Cardi, was featured on a remix of the song that Nicki just dropped. It was called Super Freaky Girl, where she did a, what's the proper sample from Rick James, Super Freak. So she did a Queens mix where she featured other female rap artists, Malibu Mitch, Bia, Akbar V, who was this person that got into this debate with Cardi B, and also I believe another rapper, I just can't think of her name right now. Shout out to you. But basically what happened is that they started getting into a argument where Akbar V, slight backstory, before she's gotten her critical acclaim, she was a little bit more known for being on the reality show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She did, she basically made a comment towards Cardi B saying, oh, like, yeah, you had your kids later on in life or waited until you got fame to have children, versus Akbar. She had, I believe, 5 kids and lost. Her kids went to have to stay with family because she was not able to take care of them because she didn't have the proper living conditions. She has 5 children and she only had 2 in her custody while the other 3 were family members because she couldn't afford to take care of them. So it's basically, that's what it was the gist of going back and forth with motherhood. Hi, Zakari. I'm in the middle of doing something. Babies. I'll talk to you later, Zakari. Totally. Do not pick up my perfume. It's valuable. Don't break it. Bye, Zakari. Love you so much.
Bye, Zakari. So much.
We love you.
We love you. Howard. Yes. He's 2. So basically it was a debate of them going back and forth about children and motherhood. And how she was saying like, oh, you could flex that you had your daughter after you got money, while I don't know why she felt like she was flexing that she couldn't take care of her kids, or she had to wait until she got more money to be able to have possession of her children. So it's like, I don't know why we're going back and forth. And you're trying to tell her like she did it bad. She did it like was working backwards to wait until she was financially stable to have kids. So that's basically what was going on with the back and forth debacle on Twitter. Her talking about her motherhood, also talking about her rap career and saying how she always has a ghostwriter. And there were some other explicit things. If you look it up, you'll see what I'm talking about. We won't discuss it on here, even though it's an 18+ show. We don't want to talk about what happened after that. So if you want to get more into it, yes, basically to say what the 18+ thing was, is that Akbar had a sex tape where she was performing fellatio on her then boyfriend, saying, and in the act was asking him to tell me that you love me, and he basically did not respond. So there's that. So even in the passionate act, you can still not get a man to tell you that he loves you.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
My favorite Saturn.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Yep.
I'm not sure if y'all can hear me or not.
Yep, we can still hear fine.
Cops opened fire on teen at Mickey D's. Have y'all been following this story?
I have not. But
San Antonio PD. The San Antonio, I got 2 Texas stories tonight. The San Antonio police officer is out of a job after shooting a teenager who was eating a meal in a car parked outside McDonald's. Essentially, they got a call that there was a disturbance at the McDonald's. The guy's eating a burger. The cop pulls up. Hey, Dave Tony music. The cop pulls up, walk into the parked car, open the driver's door, and then the teen behind the wheel freaks out between bites of a burger. He reversed the drive away, and the cop just started shoot, bang, 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 bang into the car. It's all on film. They finally fired the officer. But could you imagine eating a double cheeseburger and having a cop that mistook you And just for the record, this is not a melanated uh, kid. This is just
This is
a non-melanated person, all the same, just a human. Yeah. What's the question on the floor?
That's what they do on the
Yeah,
TikTok
no,
these
yeah, yeah,
days.
yeah. I was like, was a
This
palm
is what they
colored
do on the
child.
TikToks. It's a censor
Mhm,
thing, so that
mhm,
TikTok doesn't catch you. So when you want to say WHITE, you just go like this.
mhm.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I was asking if it was a palm colored child or not.
Yeah, the person that I mean, it happens to this side all the time, but in this
Mhm,
instance, I think the reason why the person actually got fired was because it is this kind of person, yes.
mhm.
And it's so weird because in the screenshot, and I'll just look this up. I'm on TMZ right now for the record. I don't source my own stories because who has time for that? I'm on TMZ.com right now for all of my stories. And you can see the guy with the double cheeseburger wrapper. For those of you who are McDonald's enthusiasts like me, can I get a witness? Is anybody in the fans a member of the House of McDonald's?
I've never seen one because I do not eat the. I do not
Okay,
eat that.
I'm a member of the Golden Arches, so
I
I
wish,
touch and agree.
hallelujah, hallelujah, crispy, large. And so you can see, I'm gonna do something uncustomary for this episode. That's a little out of character, but we're having fun tonight. I would have flipped the camera so that you all could see. For those of you in the Church of McDonald's, you'll see that this is an iconic double wrapper.
His face. Oh my gosh.
Now, y'all don't. I don't want to trigger warn y'all or anything like that, but this is my show. So here we go. He opens the door. Double cheeseburger.
Crazy.
Oh my God, double cheeseburger. Oh my God, no,
Oh,
no, no, no.
Wait,
Shoot.
what the fuck?
like hard down, shoot him like this GTA. You would think this was a VR game. What is going
Okay,
on?
so anyway.
Maybe
Like what? Like
I'm
he
not gonna
went
say
let,
that.
let me let me let me oh Pepper has a filter tonight. Let me tell you something. Double cheeseburgers, there are worse ways to go. I will say, like, I don't want to die by a cop, but if I did die with a double in my hand sunflower, I mean, it could be worse, right?
hmm
Okay, my second story, not to linger into the nonsense that is
Ooh,
our
police
our
brutality.
police brutality in America
This
over
is why we can't have nice things.
exactly
Literally,
why. Another thing that we can't have is a wonderful Beyonce song. She's firing back at Right Said
Oh Lord.
Fred, the
Hmm
people who wrote "I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so
Song that came
sexy."
out what damn near 30 years ago.
Right. So Beyonce's
okay,
calling out music
that was
duo.
rude. She said 30 years ago.
hmm
What
Because they
year
dragged
did
it, but I mean, go
what
on.
year did it come out?
I
Someone
think it was the
Google that.
80s, so it's probably my 20. Hold on, let's see.
I mean, that's still a read, and it
That's
is 30
still,
years ago. And you are rude, but Beyonce's calling out music duo Right Said
1992.
Freed
oh my bad.
before. Well, this is
I still wasn't
pre.
here, so yeah, it was pretty me 4 years before I got here. So
You were
20,
so
2020.
rude.
You watch your tone of voice in here right now.
I was one when it came out, so
Everybody needs to shut up and let me read the article, frankly. I'll wait for the rudeness to cease. Are y'all done?
probably not, but sure.
Beyonce is calling out music duo Right Said Fred for accusing her of sampling their biggest hit without permission. She said it's BS and the group was paid handsomely for the song. Here's the deal. Right Said Fred ripped Beyonce as arrogant for allegedly sampling their hit "I'm Too
Oh
Sexy"
yeah.
in her new song "Alien Superstar," which I go up for it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite track on the entire album. Y'all know I go up for "Alien Superstar."
Forever.
I mean, it's like my top forever. I didn't even know that I'm Too Sexy was in there until now that I'm thinking about it. I can hear it now. I'm too sexy for this world, too sexy. Dumb. But
Child,
she
barely.
knows that that's a sample. I wouldn't have paid them for that at all. But she said that she
Not a damn
would.
thing.
Um,
But she's a generous
and she
queen.
did. She
Wasn't
is.
there
She is.
wasn't there already drama around the I'm Too Sexy song? Isn't that the one that like stole a riff from some other song?
No.
They don't go. They don't say anything about
The
that.
only other controversy that was about this album, well, there was multiple, well, three, I think. The major one was also where it was Move was the track that had the slight sample, more like a mini of Khalees's Milkshake. And then people had the controversy about the track Church Girl. But about Alien Superstar, no, this is the most controversy this song has had. And they're probably saying something because of the popularity that Alien Superstar had. So they want to feel relevant because, again, your song came out, I'm 26. So, again, I was right like 30 years ago. So who really cares? But, I mean, go off.
Well, we're talking about crossover audiences as well. People probably won't naturally listen to Alien Superstar to hear it. Like, I didn't even hear the I'm too. Now I'm hearing I'm too
like,
sexy for this world.
But like,
Yeah.
so what her saying, I'm too sexy. Like,
I never connected the dots, but
nobody's never going to connect it to you, babe.
But because of these articles, the listens of the track will go up, and then their bank account, their royalties will go up from this press. They don't care about whether it's right or wrong. They're making it spin more.
But I mean,
So-
with it being Beyonce, it was going to already spin, so I don't get it.
And I am also correct that there was drama around the original I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. There were a whole bunch of suits because they said that he took a riff, or that group took a riff from a Jimi Hendrix song from the 1960s.
Oh, well, look at that.
So, drama.
So, look at my hand. So, stealing from a, but then talk about us. It's stealing from a, nigga, please. I'm sorry.
I'm too sexy for this world.
Right.
Forever, I'm that girl. Free
These
you diamonds and pearls.
Ooh,
baby.
Unique.
Unique. All right, y'all. Yes. Listen,
wait, I have one more. I have one more thing.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Go.
You guys get to choose. Would you like the more serious topic that touches into the political scene in Georgia, or would you like a brief unboxing of a new candle?
Say that one. What are my options one more time?
Your options are an article on
a candle.
some political climate in Georgia, or unboxing of the candle.
I want both because I'm adventurous that way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start with the more serious one, and then we'll open the candles at the end. So basically, okay, there's two candidates in Georgia. Georgia. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Georgia Peach.
Herschel Walker, who is the Republican candidate, and Raphael Warnock, who is already in the Senate. So he is technically the incumbent, right? So there is Herschel Walker has, in the last few weeks, said that he supports a federal abortion ban 15 weeks and over. Okay, so federal abortion ban. Now, it has come out in the last couple days that Herschel Walker paid a woman in 2011.
I already knew it.
Paid a woman to have an abortion in 2011, and now denies it. But the part that I actually wanted to get to was that I believe it's Walker's son that came out and has basically been like, nah, it's true. Like, it's true.
Christopher Walker, right?
I don't know. I don't know his name. But anyway, there's a whole New York Times article on it. And basically they're like, yeah, but Raphael Warnock also has, he divorced somebody. And I'm like, that's not the same
As
thing.
Somebody who's trying to ban something that if he needed to use it, he would.
Not the same at all. Not the same. So anyway, that's that. And yeah. And then that Warnock.
Is Herschel Walker is Herschel Warnock is Herschel Walker a former athlete? He looks fairly beefy.
He may be. I don't know much about him. Christian Walker, yes. Christian Walker is
I
the
knew it was
son.
someone with a C.
Um,
Yes, because he's also had some controversy of like being I believe like a Trump supporter, but he's
Yeah.
queer. So it's like,
So
I don't know how that works.
he's a far
This is
right.
an NFL guy, Tara. This is an NFL guy. He's a former
That's not
American
shocking.
football running back.
So
That's
Christian
NFL
Walker
territory.
has told everybody that the allegations are true and has basically ruined his father's reputation on the TikToks. Even though they are both hardcore far-right Republicans. So
Be nice to your kids. We know this to be true in my life this week.
yeah.
Be nice to your children and they won't talk about your mistress later. Ask me how I know. And what about the candle?
Okay,
Yes,
so we got a box of candles. So for those of you that don't know, my favorite kind of candles, gotta make sure my address ain't on here. My favorite type of candles are from Golden Pineapple Company. She's an opera singer that lives in New York, and she makes these wonderful candles that are paraben, all the yucky stuff free. They're soy and coconut custom wax candles, like her own mix, and then she buys super high quality fragrances. And she used to have this fragrance called Seguidilla, which I used to buy all the time, but the vanilla that she used to use in that candle, she hasn't been able to source that same kind since the pandemic happened. So anyway, she was running all the proceeds were going to the Cajun Navy, which are people that go in after the hurricanes and try to help and save people. So anyway, so I bought some new candles. So
yeah, don't donate to Red Cross.
Our hand-poured luxury candles are crafted of a pure and sustainable coconut wax blend. We infuse our fine, creamy wax with only the purest essential oils, premium plant-based, and phthalate-free fragrances. They are lead-free, zinc-free, and petrochemical-free, and they're beautiful, sustainable, and clean, and made in the USA. And the company is called Golden Pineapple Company, and this is the one that Dre was maybe a little bit curious of, which this is called Greenhouse, and it is tomato leaf, moss, and mint leaf. And it smells, here, you guys can smell it through the screen.
I don't think we have smell-o-vision yet.
It smells like, you know, when you walk outside in the morning and like the grass is still wet, but there's like a little spicy like pepper in the air. That's what this smells like. It's really good. It's really yummy. So I got that one, and she sent me a surprise. Anyway, I got 3 candles. This is Sonnet 116. I'm not going to unbox it. It looks the same. This is rose. It smells like if you stuck your nose in a rose bush and didn't get stung by the bees. And then this one is Sanibel, which is white grapefruit and vanilla. It's very grapefruity, but then there's like this just like round vanilla scent. It smells like, I don't know how to describe this one. I've been burning this. I have 2 others of these because I like them a lot. Next to Seguidilla. I feel like it smells sort of like what you would imagine like a super, super nice hotel with like the perfumed towels. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it smells like. It smells really, really good. And then she sent me my surprise, which is stuck to things. This is Benchula, which is pistachio cream and marzipan.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, it smells like a cookie. Here you go.
I feel like I could get lost in that.
She's like, don't eat it. It's literally what she said. It smells Like this smells like Christmas morning when all the cookies are set out and they're like, you can smell like the icing along with it. And there's like a batch of cookies in the oven and there's like spritz cookies sitting around. And then there's, you know, the vanilla icing that you make with, you know, the powdered sugar with a little bit of milk and vanilla extract. That's what this smells like. And these are her little tin, her candle tins. These ones don't burn as long. But these ones, I didn't take them all the way out of the box. What is this? This is greenhouse. This is probably the one I'll burn first, so I'll take it out. I'm like being her salesperson right now because I've watched her lives so many times. But these, look at, first of all, gorge.
Oh, that's so cute.
Gorgeous. These, once you're done burning them, are food safe. So you just take the wax out. And then you have like a nice tumbler to drink your bourbon out of.
Okay.
Or your milk. Oh. And they're like super beautiful and heavy duty on the bottom. So they don't need, like, you don't have to put a plate or anything under them. They just can burn. Super. And then they come with a wick dipper. But I can't find it in this box.
I love, that's my favorite part.
Oh, I found it. Hang on.
Wick dipper.
A wick dipper, because, you know, as singers, we're all singers on this live, right? We really shouldn't breathe in like candle smoke. Like it's not great for our throats. So instead of blowing out the candle, you take your little wick dipper and you pull the wick over and dunk it under the wax, and then you push it back up, and then it's all ready to go for the next time. It's smokeless extinguishing. And then they just
something new every day.
Sit like that with the wick dipper on the side. They're really great. So if you want a candle
to support a woman-owned business,
yes, or a woman-owned business, she's fantastical. Anyway, that was my candle unboxing.
Yay.
I feel like we ended on a good note.
Yes.
That is amazing. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in to Fractal and Flow. I'm going to hit up Tara Lynn, Sunflower, and Pepper Praolo in the back channel in the green room after this. I hope that you all have enjoyed all of this, and we certainly will see you again very, very soon in the internet.
Oh, wait. If you are not in the Love City Island mega chat and you would like to be in the Love City Island mega chat, DM any of us and join the Love Brigade. Okay, that's all. Now you can end the live.
Yep, that's typically where we host our after parties, where we talk even more shit. So if you want to be a part, join us. We'd love to have you.
Love y'all.